Mum?
Hey, baby, what's cooking?
Have you been drinking?
No.
Mum, just come here and sit down.
Why are you so embarrassed by me?
If Aaron and David find out you're drunk, they'll tell the agency.
I'm not drunk.
What's going on here?
Yeah, right. Because you two never do anything wrong.
You know what? It's not my fault.
You can have it back. Nobody pays me off to stay away from my son.
What are you talking about, Jenna? Who paid you off?
Your dad.
How's Mark?
Stressed, tired. He's been up with Mum most nights. I asked him about us taking her for a while.
What do you say?
He thinks it's a great idea.
Sure this is really what you want to do?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, we'll have to ask Hendrix and see how he feels about it.
Yeah.
Hey, mate. Could we have a talk?
Whatever it wasn't me.
Well, I'm sure it was, but that's not why we're here.
So everyone is pretty worn out taking care of my mum in Adelaide. They're happy to do it, obviously, but it's a lot.
Right.
So we're thinking that maybe Faye could come and stay with us for a while.
Here?
Yeah, only if you're on board. I know it's a big decision. This is your house too, so we want to make it with you.
Her Huntington's getting worse, right?
It is. She needs round-the-clock care. She's in a wheelchair and she has a peg tube to eat.
Yeah. We'd have to make a few changes around here just to make it accessible for her.
I know it's a lot to take in, so just please take your time.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Really?
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. I'm good. Mum and Brennan in the house.
He's a good egg, that one.
I'll talk to Dad about this.
He knew what he was doing.
So what exactly did he say?
He said I was a pathetic excuse of a mother and that I didn't care about my sons. You know that I love you, baby boy. He said that as long as I was around, that Emmett would never be happy. And so he gave me cash to make me stay away.
And you took it.
I did. But I would never leave my baby. What your dad did was disgusting.
He sent her on a bender. That sounds pretty off, even for Paul.
No, it sounds exactly like something he would do.
You told me you stood up to Paul about the straws.
Yeah, I did, but he didn't take me seriously. I just don't think I'm ever going to get through to him on sustainability.
Maybe we need to hit him where it hurts. Men in power like Paul win by wearing you down and keeping you down.
Because he has all the power.
It certainly feels like that. It also felt like that at school with the bathroom situation, and how did we deal with it?
You're not seriously suggesting we stage a protest, are you?
Why not? Shadowing Paul obviously isn't working, but negative publicity that costs him money.
Grandad would hate that.
Always a sign of a good plan.
Okay, but we'd need numbers. The three of us marching outside Laster's is hardly a protest.
Well, I'm going back to school tomorrow. I can take it to Mrs. Kennedy. She'll be on board, and she can announce it at assembly.
Okay, let's stop planning. But upstairs, outside of someone's earshot.
Thanks for meeting. I know you're probably busy catching falling foster kids in other neighbourhoods, but, yeah, you know, the usual super nurse stuff.
You have a very weird idea of what nursing is.
No, you're all Wonder Women. I don't make the rules, sorry.
So your message was very cryptic. You want to talk about your mum for a change?
Yes. So she's coming to stay with us for a while, and I'm just quietly freaking out about getting everything right. You've had experience with palliative care patients?
I have. And before you ask me question 1 of 8 trillion, let me say it is impossible to know everything.
She's my mom.
And I bet you're across more than you already know.
Well, I'm a walking, talking pharmacist when it comes to her meds, and the peg's no issue. It's just everything else.
Like dressing her, showering her.
Getting her out and about. It's a lot to think about.
No one expects you to do it alone. Most people get a carer or even a nurse in to help. And you'd still be across everything, just less hands-on. It means the time that you spend with your mum is quality.
Yeah, I guess so.
And more importantly, she still views you as her daughter, not her carer.
How do you do that? Know exactly what I need to hear to put things in perspective.
Well, I've done a lot of this sort of work. So, if you do need someone...
You'd be interested.
I am, after all, super nurse.
I just would have to talk it over with Pierce first.
Absolutely. The offer's there.
Yeah.
Of all the stupid, irresponsible things you've ever done, this ranks up there with the worst.
What are you talking about?
You really didn't think that throwing a wad of cash at an alcoholic wasn't going to come back to bite you? Emmett's mum is over at our place drunk, and you basically shoved the bottle of tequila in her hand.
Whoa. First of all, I did nothing of the sort.
Well, you didn't pay her off.
Yeah, of course I paid her off. But I did it to get rid of her. I didn't think she was going to drink herself into oblivion.
What did you think she was going to do?
Well, she told everyone she was sober.
You know better than that. You knowingly waved temptation in her face.
David, people like her want easy money, so I gave it to her. Now, I was trying to make your lives easier again. Is that so wrong? Is it?
Easier. You bribed the mother of our foster child and pushed her off the wagon. She can use that against us, and we don't have a leg to stand on.
I take it you heard all of that?
Yes. And I don't believe a word.
You know what? I was doing what I thought was right.
Oh, and for you, it's always about the money.
What do you want me to say, Terese?
You threw cash at a woman struggling with alcoholism.
What she did with the
No,
cash is...
no. Don't you dare try that one on me. You knew exactly what she was going to do. Because you knew that that's what I might have done in the same situation.
Terese, you are nothing like that boy's mother. Nothing.
You deliberately gave that woman enough cash so it was easy for her to crash and burn, and she had no chance to get that boy back.
All right, perhaps it did cross my mind for a
There you
split
have it.
second. For a split second, Terese. I was thinking about what was best for my family.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
It's not a chestnut, it's an explanation.
No, it's an excuse you always use to justify your despicable behaviour. And I'm sick of it.
Oh, Mackenzie. Welcome back. I bet it feels like you were never gone.
A little bit like that. I'm definitely looking forward to getting back into the swing of things.
Ah, that's the attitude I like to hear.
I actually wanted to come and see you.
Sure, do we need to go to my office?
No, nothing like that. After the sustainability project last week, we've all been feeling really inspired.
Yeah, I heard it was great work, including yours.
Thank you. We have been thinking about capitalising on the moment. Remind people that we want to inherit a better world.
Capitalise how?
A protest. At the complex, like the youth climate rallies.
During school hours?
Only for students who have free periods, and I promise it'll be peaceful. What do you think? Could you make an announcement at Assembly?
It's an admirable cause. I just don't know if that's the image I want to put out there for Erinsborough High right now.
You were right behind us for the bathroom protest.
Well, that directly affected the school.
And the future of the planet doesn't. We want to have our say in this. It's important.
Yeah. No, I don't think so, Mackenzie.
What if we offered Nicolette the position full-time? Like, live-in?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, I mean, money's not an issue and you guys get along well, so if your credentials stack up, then why not?
Yeah, but moving in...
She wouldn't be taking over, right? You'd still be overseeing her. She'd just be there as a backup. I think it's a great idea.
She probably won't even be interested.
Well, it can't hurt to ask. Hey, you don't have to be brave all the time, right? You're allowed to ask for help.
Let me get my head around it.
And how are you feeling?
Stuffed up. Shouldn't have lobbed on your doorstep like this.
We can't change that now. It's probably best for everyone if we just move on.
And the drinking, it was a one-off. It's never going to happen again. Do you reckon that you could not tell anyone about this? I mean, the agency doesn't need to know.
Yeah, it's not that simple, Jenna.
Of course it is. I mean, I give you my word that it will never happen again.
Right, but you promised Emmett that you would be sober.
I am. Oh, this is all part of your plan, isn't it? To keep me away from my son, just like your old man.
We want to do the right thing by you and Emmett.
It's not too late, as long as you haven't made the call.
Sorry, Jenna, we had no choice.
You hate me that much?
Jenna, we've got nothing against you, okay? We only just started getting used to having Emmett here before Brent showed up, and now you. Layla, hi.
Aaron? Hi, Jenna. It's good to see you're okay. Have you spoken to your brother?
He's back at Resi. Says it sucks.
I'm glad he's somewhere safe. Why don't you pop inside for a minute while I talk to Mum?
Come on, buddy. Let's go check out that schoolwork, huh?
My turn to be interrogated, is it?
This isn't the first time you've done something like this.
I just want my baby back.
We want that too. We're all working towards it, but this isn't the way it's going to happen. Turning up unannounced is inappropriate. And it's not fair on David and Aaron.
It wasn't easy on Emmett either, seeing you after you've been drinking.
I said I'm sorry. But that Paul bloke should take some blame.
Your father did set the ball rolling on this.
And I've spoken to him, and he knows he was wrong.
I should hope so.
Our end goal is for you and Emmett to be together. We know that's what's best for him when you're ready. You have to respect us as his carers.
How can I respect you when the boy's been in trouble since the day he got here?
David and Aaron are doing a terrific job. Everything they do is in Emmett's best interests. You know the conditions you have to meet if you want Emmett back. You have to prove you can hold down a job, be sober.
And provide a stable home, I get it.
And that's what you have to focus on. Not harassing Aaron and David.
Thanks. Nicolette, how are you? Slightly less embarrassed than the last time I saw you.
I've been trying to work up the courage to apologise.
I see that process has taken several days.
I thought I was doing the right thing and trying to set you up with a job, but no, I was being pushy and I'm sorry.
Guess we don't need to fall out for another 10 years over it.
Oh, preferably not.
Anyway, I've got a lead on a job.
Oh, really? Is it local?
Yes, but I don't want to say too much and jinx it.
No, well, I'm doing some CRT work at the school and so, well, it looks like we might both be in town for a while.
Maybe.
And maybe we might get together and have a proper chat.
I don't have the job yet.
No.
So,
Yes, well, fingers crossed.
Nicolette, you got a sec?
sure.
Chloe mentioned she talked to you about her mum and you're offered to help.
She did. She didn't seem that keen.
Yeah, well, that's because she's determined to do everything herself, but I'm worried she's going to run herself ragged trying. So I floated the idea of having a live-in carer, and I was wondering if you'd be interested.
Live in. What did Chloe say?
Well, she might need a little persuading, but don't take that personally.
Of course not.
But as you know, Chloe has Huntington's too, and this is all very confronting for her.
I can imagine.
And I just want this to be the best possible experience for her and Faye. And having someone that she knows, like yourself, would make things a lot better. So, Do you think he'd be open to the idea of living with us?
If Chloe okays it. And just so you know, I don't wait for peanuts. Or high fives.
Well, you drive a hard bargain. I'll talk to Chloe and see where we end up.
Okay.
I know. David and Aaron made that crystal clear. I still worry about Emmett. I worry about both you boys. All right. Bye, lovey.
Sorry, excuse me. Hi. Look, I couldn't help it over here. Are you Emmett's mother?
Yeah.
I'm Terese. Paul Robinson's my husband. Listen, I am so sorry about what he did. It was insensitive and incredibly out of line.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that got sucked in, so I guess that's on me.
Yeah, but he should have known better. Mustn't have been easy for you to hand back that money.
I love my son, so it was easier than you think.
Listen, I'm going into an AA meeting. If you wanted to join me.
You go to AA?
Yeah, I'd be lost without it. I can introduce you. Oh, look, it's fine. I understand if you don't want to.
No. I'll come. Thanks.
How are you? What's going on?
Well, I told Nicolette about Mum moving in and she offered to help out.
That's great.
And then I pitched it to Pierce and he came up with the idea of her moving in as a live-in nurse.
Wow, that's even better.
Yeah.
Chloe, you guys are so lucky to have the cash to do something like this. And it means Mum gets the best possible care.
Yeah, I know. It is good. It's just... Not long after we met, she kind of asked me out.
Nicolette?
And I haven't told Pierce, so the idea of her moving in is just a bit weird. Is it weird?
Well, how did it pan out?
As soon as I told her I was married, she backed off.
There you go, that's nothing. She had a crack, you said no, you guys became friends, end of.
You think so?
Absolutely. And isn't it better that Mum has a nurse that you know and get along with? You two will work a lot better together.
You're right. I should tell Pierce, though. As?
Sorry, sorry, I think I have to go see David. What?
Should I tell Pierce?
Yeah, no, don't bother. Seriously, it sounds like a non-event. Just worry about what's best for Mum here. Bye.
Bye.
You get Therese's text?
That was the last thing I was expecting.
What do you think?
She seems to think it was a good idea. She must have faith.
You know what, maybe we should put our worries aside too.
What are we talking about?
Dad, I wonder if he's across it.
All right, why don't we mind the table, buddy? He'll be back soon.
Hi, Dad. What's up?
Just ringing up to see how it's all going.
Yeah, well, we sorted things out with the department. They're appalled with what you did.
Yeah, I can imagine.
If you keep doing these kind of things, we can't have you around Emmett. It's not negotiable, Dad. I mean it.
I understand, David, and I am sorry. You have to admit, though, the mother is trouble.
Jenna is difficult, but we have to do what's best for Emmett.
Yeah, look, I'll leave you to it, mate. What's she doing here?
Oh, after your horrid stunt, I ran into Jenna and she ended up coming to an AA meeting with me.
Right.
AA's the first step to me getting my life back together. I can't thank you enough for this, Terese.
For what?
Well, after the meeting, Jenna and I went for coffee and she mentioned that she was job hunting. And I offered her a housekeeping job at the hotel. And I'm happy to say she accepted.